All right. Good afternoon, everybody. We are going to start sharing some of the information that we have about this course, all right, and especially the different rules and the different ways in which you are going to be graded, okay? As you can see, we receive a message from Mr. Alfonso Gutierrez. He is the person that will always assist you in any of the concerns that you might have, any problem, any issue that you have regarding the platforms. He's the one that is going to help us. All right. You know that we start classes today, January 18, and we will have classes every Thursday and Friday. All right. The class will begin at 6 p.m. and will end at 10 p.m. All right. As you can see, we don't have any holidays, feriados, we don't have, which means that we are going to have regular classes 2 days a week until we have 8 weeks. The final day is the day of the exam. All right, that's very important for you to keep in mind. The final day is the day of the exam. All the other days are normal classes in which we are going to be working, as the mail says a little bit below. You have the link to enter the platform, which is Moodle. You're going to access with your ID number, cédula, and your password is going to be your ID as well. It's the same. All right. Please make sure that you are part of the WhatsApp group. All right, because important information will be shared in the WhatsApp group. All right, so please click there, enter the group if you haven't done it. All right. I will be waiting for people to enter the group. All right. All right. I don't see that people are coming. Oh, yes, people are coming. Right now we have in the group English level 5A, C8 Intensivo. That's the name of the WhatsApp group. And we have 14 members. I guess the other people that are not here are the ones that are absent. All right, let's continue. We're gonna use the platform Zoom, which we are using already, so no problem. This is always the link, the same link. All right. Oh, by the way, this was Mr. Alfonso's WhatsApp. This is the group for the one that I was talking about. How are we going to grade you? Well, first of all, you need to know that there are 4 components on your grade. The first component is Alticia. We are going to talk about Alticia in a moment. The second component is Moodle, which are the activities that we're going to do in class, every day. And we also have some projects that in my case are pretty much speaking projects. All right. Speaking projects, considering that the last component of this course is the exam. All right. The exam is worth 40% of your grade, but the exam is 20% written and 80% oral. So basically your exam is an oral exam. It's a conversation that you have with another teacher. That is very important, as you can notice in this message. The oral exam will be done through Zoom with a different teacher, not me. I am not going to evaluate the oral exam. Another teacher will. All right. Now, something really important that you need to keep in mind, I'm going to stop sharing. We don't need this anymore. Something important is that your attendance starting this course will be for every hour of class, not every day. ¿Ok? Voy a pasarme al español porque esta creo que es la regla más importante que tiene que quedar en claro para todos. Ahora las asistencias se toman por hora. Entonces, no es que usted entró la primera hora, de repente la segunda y después de un rato se fue, porque cada hora se va a tomar la asistencia, ¿ok? Y sobre esas 4 horas de la clase, a lo largo de todo el curso, se le va a hacer el cálculo de su asistencia, que debe ser mínimo 70%, ¿ok? Otra cosa que va digamos, alterar su asistencia es tener la cámara apagada, ¿ok? Si la cámara está apagada permanentemente, es como que no está aquí. Así de fácil. Es como que usted se fue, no tengo constancia, la grabación no tiene constancia de que usted realmente está participando en la clase y por lo tanto no cuenta esa asistencia. Y bueno, se le quita la asistencia de la hora que usted dijo presente, pero luego apagó la cámara. Entonces, tenga muy en cuenta aquello, ¿sí? Para no perder puntos de asistencia por no prender la cámara. Solo tenga la cámara encendida, no es tan difícil. All right. If you have any inconvenience, you let me know in the chat, like Daniel Carrillo did. He told me that he was driving, so he has his camera off. But I don't know what happened with the rest. Like Melissa Velasco. Is there any trouble? Could you fix your problem? Yes? No? Maria Boto, nice to meet you. I didn't have you in the beginning. Maria Boto. Just in case, Javier Elguero is here. Luis Ortega, let me know. You're the only ones absent so far. iPhone, who are you? Who is iPhone? Yes, who are you? I don't know you. This is the first class. Tell your name, please. Tell me your name.
Mister, me conecté de mi iPhone porque tengo el problema con la cámara.
Yes, I bet it was you. All right, Melissa, thank you very much. So this is another situation in which we can have something related with the camera, but Melissa is fixing the problem by using a different device. So I know she's in the class, I know she's participating and interacting with the rest. What about Denise Alvarado?
Profe, estoy igual, estoy conectada desde la laptop y del teléfono.
Where are you? But I don't see the other user.
Los dos están como Denis Alvarado.
Oh, ya la vi. Es que, okay, there is a problem. I only see your light bulb. I don't see you.
Sí, pero lo que pasa es que si lo pongo aquí al frente, después no puedo trabajar en la laptop.
Okay. If it's comfortable,
O sea, tengo que arreglar la cámara de la laptop.
okay. Do it.
Teacher, yo, Marcela Candelario, en un rato prendo la cámara porque estoy conectada desde el celular, entonces me voy a cambiar a mi computadora que está prendiendo y se demora en prender por eso.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Marcela. Daniel Carrillo, are you still driving? Well, if he's not answering, maybe he's still driving, right? And Hilary Toledo, I can see that I see two Hilarys, right?
Sí, tengo la misma situación que mis
I
otros
can tell.
compañeros. Ujú.
All right. All right, Hilary, thank you very much. Yes, I am. Thank you for the effort. Drive safe, please. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to do a typical exercises. One of the exercises I do in the first session, I would like to know you a little bit more. So I'm going to ask you simple questions, all right? After you introduce yourselves, I am going to introduce myself. So I just want you to tell me your name, your age, and I would also like to know what you're studying in the university and maybe a hobby, all right? For simple things. Let's get started in order. We're gonna start with Denise Alvarado.
Hello, my name is Denis Alvarado. I am
Oh, wait.
26 years old.
Denise, where are you? Where are you? There. Okay, so at least while you're speaking, you can hold your phone so we can see you when you're speaking.
Okay.
I think that's a problem.
Okay, my name is Denis Alvarado. I am 27 years old. I'm studying at the university in La Católica. I'm studying accounting. And I am in séptimo ciclo.
Seventh semester?
Seventh semester.
All right. Can you share with us a hobby that you have?
I like play handball and basketball. I
Wow.
play in the weekend.
Okay. Denise, I would imagine that you are like a champion. I mean, a very good player because you have a bunch of medals behind you.
Yes,
Very nice. Medals for what? For handball or for basketball?
both.
Both of them. Wow. All right. Very interesting. You see, I wouldn't have noticed the medals if you kept the camera looking to the ceiling. All right, Denise, thank you very much for sharing the information. Next person, Maria Jose Boto. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Maria Jose Boto. I live in the north of the city. I'm study nursing. I'm 22 years old. My hobbies play soccer or play piano. That's all. Thank you.
All right. Oh, you're in the nursing school. In what semester are you?
7,
Seventh semester. So you're almost done with your university. How many are they? 9.
9, 9.
9 semester. All right. All right, Maria Jose. Thank you very much for sharing the information. Let's continue. The next person is Luis Cabello. Luis, introduce yourself, please. Okay, Luis is loading, apparently.
Naví Paján, una parroquia que se llama Wallem. I am studying 7 semester en la USG y an administration.
You study administration.
Yes.
Okay. So, Luis, can you repeat the first part? How old are you?
Repeat.
How old are you?
No.
No, what?
No.
No. Luis, ¿qué cree que le pregunté? Me dijo muy convencido que no. ¿Qué le pregunté?
Creo que dijo sobre algún deporte, algún hobby.
Oh, if you play any sport. I didn't say sport. I asked you, how old are you? How old are you? Like, if you ask me the question. Pregúntame usted a mí lo mismo. How old are you?
How old are you?
I am 31 years old. I
Repeat.
am 31 years old. How old are you?
I am... se me fue.
Se le
Me
fue su
olvidé.
edad.
¿Puede repetir otra vez?
Yes. How old are you?
I
I am 31 years old.
am...
How old are you?
I am 13 old.
30 years old.
Yes.
30. Usted tiene 30 años.
Sí. Yes.
Okay, very good, very good. Thank you, Mr. Luis Cabello.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, don't thank me that much. Let's continue. Eric Cacao. Mr. Eric, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, mister. My name is Eric Kakakubi. I am 22 years old. I'm studying business administration and I am in 18th semester.
In 8th semester.
Yes,
Wow, you're almost ready to graduate.
yes.
All right, that's good. Thank you, Mr. Eric. Do you have any hobby?
Uh, maybe train, maybe play basketball,
What do you train?
uh, CrossFit,
Oh, you train
and
CrossFit.
yes,
Okay. For how long have you been training CrossFit?
uh, 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, since 5 years ago. Interesting. Thank you, Mr. Eric, for sharing this information. By the way, I was just thinking about the answer you gave me, Maria Jose. I'm going back to you. How is it possible that you're in ninth semester? No, sorry, seventh semester, but you're 22. And Eric is 23 and he is in seventh semester. When do you start studying?
Oh, sorry, mister. I am 22
Oh, you're
years old.
22 as well. So when did you start? At 17, 16?
Uh, I don't remember, but
You
I
were very
believe.
young.
Uh,
And you,
yes.
Maria Jose? Do you remember?
No, 19.
You were
Maybe.
19.
Yes.
I don't know. Something's going on with my numbers. I remember I was 18 when I started university. And if I
20 years old, mister.
20 and you're
Yes.
22, how could you do
Yes.
7 semesters in 2 years? Yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering, how is that possible? Yes, what? Somebody's agreeing with you. What's going
Is
on?
19 because the career is 4 years.
4 years.
Mhm.
But you said 9 semesters.
Now, yes, the career is 9 semester, and now I'm in the 7th semester.
Okay. 7 semester is year 4. 22, 18. All right, maybe they match the numbers. Thank you, Maria Jose. The next, and thank you, Eric Cacao. Let's continue. The next person is Marcela Candelario. Marcela, please introduce
Hello.
yourself. Hello, Marcela.
Hello, my name is Marcela Candelario. I'm 21 years old. I'm studying law. I'm in 8th semester. I'm a sport girl. Since I was 5 years old, I play in volleyball and softball, and that's it.
And that's it. All right, that's a lot. So you have been playing this since 5 years old, a sports lady. Tell me something. What is your favorite subject in law school?
Um,
Because I remember my law student, not my law students, but my friends, when they were studying law, they would always say, oh, tengo familia, tengo penal, tengo tal. Do you have anything favorite already?
yes, my favorite subject is Derecho Procesal.
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
Mhm.
I'm going to ask you how to describe that a little bit more because I have no idea what that is.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say this in English.
Don't worry. Don't worry. You don't have to say it now. You can prepare that for another class.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thank you, Marcela. Next person is Daniel Carrillo. Daniel.
Hey,
Oh, Daniel,
uh,
if you're still driving, you can do this later.
no, I stopped for a moment in a gas station. I can speak
Okay,
for a
then turn
moment.
on the
I
camera to
think.
see you too.
Uh, mm, wait. I have to allow the access because I am in the cell phone. I don't know if it's okay if I turn on in my house, but yeah, but I can speak for the
Okay,
that
speak then.
you're
Speak.
asking. Yeah. Okay. Uh, I'm Daniel Carrillo. I'm 23 years old. Um, I'm studying laws. I will graduate the next semester. Mm, what else? I don't know what else.
Yeah, your hobbies.
My hobbies are uh, hang out with my girlfriend, playing soccer, uh, football, not soccer. uh, Playing video games, play video games, or read some books.
All right, Daniel, thank you very much.
Okay.
Thanks for the information. The next person is Leti Fiallos. Leti, introduce yourself, please. Is Leti here? Oh, I think she left the phone because she's working. All right, I'll come back to Leti later. Jocelyn Gonzalez. All right, Jocelyn.
Hello, mister. My name is Jocelyn Gonzalez. I live in Olón. I am 26 years old. I am studying distance tourism and the University Católica. I am my 7th semester. I am also study social work in the Manaví, the institute. ¿Cómo se dice instituto?
Institute.
Institute.
Yeah, so you're also studying social work.
Yes.
Okay.
My hobby, I like working on the beach.
Huh?
Yeah, I listen to music.
All right. Yeah, I mean, if you live in Olón, you must like the beach, right?
Yes.
How often do you go to the beach?
They always Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Yes.
All right. Olón. Oh, sorry.
Cerca de Montañita.
Yes. I don't know what happened to my mind. When you said Olón, I was thinking somewhere around, I don't know, playas or what is this called? What is after playas? Villamil. You said Olón and I thought of Villamil. And no, Olón is almost next to Montañita.
Sí.
Right? And do you go to Montañita a lot?
Los fish. Sí.
The what? When?
¿Qué me dijo, perdón?
Yeah, if you go to Montañita very often.
Sí, Saturday.
Sometimes on Saturdays. All right. Yeah, I mean, and it's too short. How many minutes? 15 minutes. 15 minutes from Olón to Montañita, more or less. 15.
5 minutes.
5. Wow, that's way less than I was hoping. All right, Jocelyn, thank you very much. Let's continue.
Yes.
I'm going to check because I see some people turns off the cameras. Remember, if you want the attendance, keep it on. All right, let's continue. Jocelyn Gonzalez, and the next one is Javier. Javier is absent. So now we go with Claudia Mendoza. Claudia.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Claudia. I'm 21 years old. I'm studying law. I'm in 8th semester. And I don't have any hobbies, but I like simple things like I don't know, maybe watch series, play Candy Crush, and walk with my dog every morning.
Okay, that's a hobby. You walk with your dogs every morning. So, Claudia, you study in law school, but so that means that you are also friends. Claudia, are you friends with
With
Camila,
Marcela.
Marcela, Camila? Yes. With Daniel too. Are you all friends?
Yes.
Okay. That's interesting. And by the way, I remember.
Claudia is my best friend.
Who's your best friend?
Yeah,
Oh,
me.
Claudia and Marcela are
Claudia
best
is my
friends.
best friend.
Look at that. Look at that.
Since pre
what?
university.
Since the beginning.
Yes.
Oh, since pre. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. Good job that you have been holding to that friendship for long. Okay, very nice. Claudia Mendoza, thank you very much for sharing. The next person is Pablo Mora. Pablo, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, my name is Pablo Moro. I'm 17 years old. I'm studying architecture and I'm in first semester. And I like going to the gym. That's all.
You like going to the gym. This is interesting. I can see that I feel that most of the students in level 4, level 5, even level 6 of Academia de Idiomas, they are almost finishing the career, but you're just starting first semester. Okay, so before this, where did you study, Pablo? I mean, high school.
Mm, sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, in what high school did you study?
I studied in Guaranda.
Oh, you're from Guaranda.
Yes.
Yes, and are you living in Guayaquil now?
Yes,
Who are you living with?
with my cousin.
With your cousin. All right, Pablo, very nice. So that also means that this is your first level in Academia de Idiomas.
No, it's the third level.
The third.
Mhm.
The third level. All right. All right, Pablo. Thank you very much for sharing. Oh, did you tell me your hobbies?
Yeah, like going to the gym.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Right. You like going to the gym. Okay, Pablo, thank you very much. Let's continue. The next person is Luis Nieto. Mr. Luis, are you here?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, please introduce yourself, Mr. Luis.
Okay. Hi, my name is Luis Nieto. I am 22 years old. I already finished my main course for the career of marketing at Universidad Católica de Guayaquil. I just need to finish the English course to graduate. My
All
favorite
right.
sport, my favorite sport is soccer and volleyball beach.
Okay.
I live in Salinas.
You live in Salinas. That's
Yes.
nice. I have a friend who lives in Salinas too. So, Mr. Luis Nieto, you said you finished university already. What was the marketing?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
Yeah, I finishes. Yeah, I finish.
you finished already.
Yes.
All right. You know, so something that I usually don't share with my students, but I mean, in the past, many years ago, I studied marketing at Universidad Católica too, but I had to change because of my job. But I remember they were very not very good teachers. Do you remember the statistics teacher? Is he still working there? Luis, question for you. You're the one who studies marketing.
What?
The statistics teacher. What was his name?
Mr. Arturo, Mr. Gabriela,
No.
¿quién más era?
Or maybe he wasn't teaching anymore. He's in admin. Maybe. Okay, never mind. Thank you very much, Mr. Luis, for sharing. Mr. Luis Nieto. And the next one is Luis Ortega. Oh, Leti. Ready?
I am Letifiayos. I live in Guayaquil. I work at the Teodoro Maldonado Carbo Hospital. My first time I live to watch movie. I am 35 years old and I have two children.
You have two children.
Thank
That's
you.
very nice, Leti. I didn't know that. Can you remind me where you work? Where do you work?
Excuse me?
Where do you work?
Mm, no,
Again, I mean, I'm
no,
just asking, what hospital, in what hospital do you work?
Teodoro Maldonado Calvo.
Teodoro
En el
Maldonado.
Teodoro Maldonado Calvo.
All right,
Sí.
Leti.
Yes.
Thank you very much. You have been working there for quite a
Thank you.
long time, right? Since last year.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. All right. You're welcome, Leti. The next person is, let me see, Luis Ortega. Oh, no, but Luis Ortega is absent. Sorry. Scarlett Rivera, you're next.
Hi, my name is
Hello.
Scarlett. I am 18 years old.
How old?
18.
18. Wow, we
Yes,
have a bunch of young people here. Pablo and now Scarlett. Continue,
I
Scarlett.
am I am studying nutrition and dietetics
Mhm.
in the second semester
Second semester.
and La Católica. My hobby is watching romantic series.
Watching romantic series. Wow.
Yes.
Are you a romantic, Scarlett?
Um, yes.
Yes. Okay. That's interesting. Thank you, Scarlett. So nutrition, and she likes watching romantic series. Next, Scarlett. Wilson Serrano. Wilson, introduce yourself, please.
Hi, my name is Wilson Serrano. I live in Guayaquil. I study in tourism, 8th semester. I like to travel, red y virtual diarol. My favorite color is green y black.
Your favorite color is black.
Yeah.
Okay, and your hobby? Do you have a hobby?
Eh, Travel y red.
Traveling and what else?
Sorry.
I mean, you're saying two hobbies. Traveling is one, and the other one?
Play soccer,
Oh, play soccer.
travel y leer, estudiar.
Oh, that's what you were saying. Read. You like to read, not rad. Read. Okay, thank you, Wilson.
Sí.
Hilary Toledo.
Okay. Hi, teacher. Hi, guys. I am Hilary Toledo. I have 21 years old, and I'm from
Okay.
Milagro.
Sorry, let me interrupt you here. You do not have the years. You are. So you would always say, I am 21 years old. Okay, now
Okay.
continue.
I am 21 years old, and I'm from Milagro. I am an interior design student. I
Nice.
am in 6th semester.
6th semester.
Yes. I think my career it's my hobby because it's explore my creativity.
Your creativity, yes.
And I think my other hobby may be reading.
Reading, yes.
Yes. And yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you,
Okay.
Hilary, for sharing.
Thank you.
Hilary from Milagro. Next, Melissa Velasco.
Hi, my name is Melissa. I am 26 years old. I am study dentistry. I'm eighth semester of my career. I like to, bueno, my hobby is
Your hobby is running?
running.
Yes. Okay.
You go to the cinema.
And go to the cinema. Okay, that's nice. And Melissa, where do you run?
And in the park Samanes.
Samanes Park?
Samanes Park.
Okay. Do you run in the morning or at night?
In the morning.
In the morning, yes, because at night you have to run faster, right? Yes? Did you get the joke? You run faster because it's dangerous.
Yes.
Okay, very good. I see some smiling faces, so it's not that teacher is bitter. El teacher no es agrio. Okay, thank you, Melissa. And the last one, Milena Villacreces. Introduce yourself, please.
Well, hi, I'm Milena Villacreces. I'm 20, well, I'm about to turn 20 years old. I'm studying nutrition. I'm in fourth semester. And well, about my hobbies, I really like to do exercise and write poetry.
And read poetry. Wow.
I mean, like read and write, both of them.
You also write poetry. That's nice.
Yeah, yeah, that's
That's
one of
nice.
my hidden secrets.
Yes, hidden secrets.
Hidden, sorry.
All right, Milena. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I heard that somebody else corrected you. Who was that?
My annoying brother.
Your annoying brother. All right. All right, Milena. Yes, yes. Thank him because he was right. It's not hiding, it's hidden. All right. So let me see. That would be it, pretty much. Okay, I would just be missing Javier Elguero, who is absent, Luis Ortega, who is absent. And yes, we have some little cases that we will have to reinforce, hopefully throughout these 8 weeks, so you can improve your speaking skills. Seriously, I mean, now in the Academia de Idiomas, we are taking very seriously the speaking skill in English. All right, it is very important. Consider. Oh,
Mister.
Giovanni Ortega. Who are you?
Yeah, my first name is Luis, so I prefer
Oh,
the
that's why I didn't
second
know you
name.
were here.
Yeah, my second name is Giovanni.
Your middle name.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, introduce yourself, Luis.
Hi, everyone. My name is Giovanni Ortega, and I study dentistry. And 8th semester, I 22 years old. My hobbies is playing soccer and run.
Okay, Giovanni, thank you very much for sharing. You also like to run. Is that what you said?
I like running.
You like running. Do you like running with Melissa?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Are you two couple?
Melissa is my girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, I bet she was. I saw some smiling faces that were, this is why I asked you, are you two couple? Okay,
Yeah.
so she's your girlfriend. Interesting. Do you live together?
No,
Okay.
your house and my house.
I'm sorry, I didn't try to be that immersive. All right, Giovanni, thank you. So I will call you like Giovanni, not Luis.
Yeah, Giovanni.
Giovanni, thank you. Giovanni Ortega. All right, that is nice. As a couple that you're learning a language. Okay, so, oh yeah, one last question. I mean, I'm very curious. How long have you been together?
Me?
Yeah, or Melissa.
Melissa, 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Giovanni, for sharing. Now we have a lot to talk about. You know, it's very interesting. Every time that you have something to share, and you can even share things with other people. Like I have a couple here. I also have a pair of best friends, right? Marcela and who was the other one? No, Claudia.
Claudia.
Yeah, Claudia and Marcela, they are best friends. So you see, we have some relationships going on. Okay, okay. So this is what we are going to do next. As you know, this is a session that lasts 4 hours. But if you spend the whole time sitting down, I mean, at some point it hurts. So we normally have a break. All right. The break is supposed to be in the middle of the session. That means that 8 p.m. we go on a break. All right. At 8 p.m. we go on a break, and that break is supposed to last 15 minutes. Okay, so keep that in mind. During that time, you may turn off your camera, you will turn off your microphone, and you can go and move to a different place. You shouldn't disconnect. That's not the idea. You simply turn off the camera, go to the bathroom, you go and drink some water. Maybe you have dinner fast, of course, and then we come back and continue working on the activities that we do during the class. That's how we do it. All right, I have an additional instruction to share with you before we start with the class, with the vocabulary and grammar and the things that we're supposed to learn in this unit. okay? And it's regarding Alticia, all right? Is anybody here who doesn't know what Alticia is? Have you all received access to Alticia? No? Do you know what Alticia is? Okay, let me share with you. Alticia is a program that we use. What is this? Express. You're not Express. Oh, well, wrong name, but still the same list of students. This is Alticia, and we are going to start Alticia today, not what you have done before. And I can see that only 3 students have access to Alticia, which are Denise, Claudia, and Wilson. The rest of you, you make sure that Alticia is ready. I don't know if part of the process means that you need to sign up somewhere, but we need to use Alticia frequently. I will give you some time to work on Alticia on every class, hopefully. I don't think this is going to be one of these classes because it's the first class. All right, so we're gonna focus our attention on Moodle and the instructions that I have been giving you, but please make sure you have access to Alticia. Oh, I have a new list here. Something happened there. All right, Maria Boto just entered. Very good. I don't need you to work on Alticia. I just want to make sure that you have access. Okay, I should have 18 students here. Okay, so that's the next part. So Alticia, I will be doing some follow-up and something important. I don't know if, well, if you had the chance to work on this in the previous module, but in Alticia, we are no longer checking the time. The time will not give you points for Alticia. It's your progress. So, for example, I can see that Claudia was already working on Alticia before the class. So that means that if I click on progress, I am going to find 20% of the progress. And that is good. You simply make sure that you are on the right level. As level 5, you're supposed to be B1.1. That's your level. Okay? So we need to reach 100%. 100% in order to get the 20% score on your final grade in Alticia. All right, so once again, it's not the time, it's the progress. This is what we're gonna check, not the time. All right, please make sure you know this because some students would simply leave the same activity for many hours and complete the time, and that's not the objective. The objective is that you complete all the activities related with the module. All right. That's pretty much what I wanted to share with you right now regarding Alticia. Please, if you have any questions, any concerns, let me know. Thank you for entering Alticia. Now I have Eric here and Milena, who were not here before. All right. No concerns? Are we ready to start? All right, then we're ready to start. As I told you, most of the class will be happening in Moodle, although we use other platforms as well to complement some of the learning process, but we are going to start with the simple part, which is Moodle. And the first topic that we start this level 5 is with Moodle, in Moodle, mood food. All right? You know the word food. What is food?
Comida.
Yes, comida, things that you eat, right? That's the food. And mood. Mood talks about your
Estado de ánimo.
Ajá, estado de ánimo. That's your mood. Okay, so you know that there are some kinds of food that will impact your mood. Apparently, that's a scientific fact that we should keep in mind depending on what our objectives are. And if it's not just eating because you're hungry, but because you want to achieve something, you can play with this information in your favor. All right. Before we get started with these interesting topics, we are going to brainstorm. Let's brainstorm these instructions. First of all, think of one fruit, one red fruit. What can you think of? Participation is for everyone. Yes, Denise?
Apple?
Apple. Apple is a red fruit, although you also have green apples, right? You also have green apples. Okay, tell me one yellow fruit.
Banana.
Banana. All right. Can you think of a fruit? Can you think of a fruit that is red in the outside and yellow in the inside? It's a fruit.
Mango.
Aha, mango, right? So you can see that food comes in different shapes and different colors. You can also tell me one green fruit.
Here.
Wait,
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't understand what any of you said. Repeat, please.
Pear.
Oh, pear. Pear. La pera, pear. Yes, you can find the most typical pear is green, but you can also find yellow pears, right? Okay, another one. Can you think of another green fruit? A green fruit, a fruit that is green outside and red inside.
Watermelon.
Watermelon, yes, very good. Milena, were you trying to say something? Sorry.
No, I was just going to say avocado, but you changed the.
I changed the question. Yes, I normally do that to create some spark in your mind. All right, Milena, thank you very much. And thank you, everyone else. Let's go to the next line. Now we're going to think about two kinds of food that some people are allergic to. And by some people, I would like you to tell me what are you allergic to regarding food?
Peanuts.
Peanuts. Yes, there are many people who are allergic to peanut. What's a peanut? What's a peanut?
Vegetal.
What?
A vegetal.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Un vegetal.
A vegetable. But peanut, well, I don't know if you classify peanut as a vegetable. How do you say peanut in Spanish?
Maní.
Maní. Yes,
Maní.
maní. That's peanut. All right.
Okay, sorry.
Yes, no, don't worry. Don't worry, we're learning. All right, so yeah, many people are allergic to peanut. What's another common allergy?
Kiwi.
Kiwi. Are people allergic to kiwi?
Yes.
Are you allergic to kiwi?
No, I have a friend.
And you have a
who is
friend who is allergic to kiwi.
to kiwi.
That's a
Yes.
very random allergy. I never thought that there might be people who are allergic to kiwi. Peanut is more common. What about people who are allergic to shrimp, allergic to lobster? How do you call that kind of allergy? Anyone?
Seafood allergies?
Yeah, seafood allergy. That is correct, although that's a broad concept because as seafood, you would be including fish, right? And not everyone is allergic to fish. In my case, for example, I used to be allergic to only shrimp, crab, lobster, but I was never allergic to fish. And that has another name. What's the name of this condition? Anyone? That's called shellfish. Shellfish. Shellfish allergy. Alergia a los crustáceos. You know? The little animals from the ocean that have an exoskeleton. Like crab, like shrimp. That was my allergy. I'm no longer allergic to that, but I used to be. Okay, so that's another kind of food. People are allergic to some foods. Okay, we have a message in the chat. Whenever you feel seafood too. Yes, definitely. People are allergic to seafood. Although You already said that. Okay, next. 3 kinds of food that come from...
Teacher,
Yes, Daniel?
I'm at home right now, so I will change my device. So I will disconnect it for a moment.
All right, go ahead. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, 3 kinds of food that come from milk.
Cheese,
Yogurt,
Cheese,
butter,
yogurt,
butter,
butter, yes. Anything else? Cheese, yogurt, butter. One more. Just in case. I know the exercise says 3, but you can give me one more.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Actually, yes. Chocolate comes from cocoa beans, but together with milk. Although if it's dark chocolate, it has less proportion of milk. All right, thank you very much. Let's continue. We have another one. 4 vegetables that you can put in a salad. All right, this one's easy. Give me vegetables.
Tomatoes,
Tomato, 1.
onion,
onion,
Onion, 2.
Carrot.
Carrot, 3.
cucumber,
Cucumber. Actually, it's cucumber.
onion,
We already said onion. Okay, I know we have 4, but if you can tell me more, that would be great, so I can see if you know more vocabulary. Let's make it 8.
Tomato or lettuce.
pepper.
Lettuce. Yeah, very good. Lettuce. Jocelyn, what are you saying?
¿Cómo se dice? Pepper.
Pepper.
Yes.
Yes, pepper, pimiento.
Sí.
Another one. 2 more.
carrot, carrot,
We already said carrot. Another one.
Lemon.
I mean, lemon would be a fruit, not a vegetable,
Ay.
right? Well, okay, if we get like too special, we would also say that tomatoes are fruits, right? Where are the nutrition students? Is that true? Tomatoes are considered fruits and not vegetables. Yes, nutrition students. Do we have any nutrition student? I think we had 2. Okay, this is when the law students will be helpful. We're going to have to sue the nutrition students who are not providing answers. Okay, let's move on with the next one. Yes, Milena, what did you say? Milena, you're either laughing or coughing. I don't know, you turn it on, off. All right, the question is.
Sorry, I am a nutrition student.
Okay, so go ahead, you tell me, is it true? Tomatoes are fruits and not vegetables. Do you know that?
No, actually tomatoes are vegetables.
Really? I read an article that
Yes.
said the opposite.
I mean,
Yes.
personally, for me that I'm studying that, it's a lie. But I can read that. I can look up or something.
Okay, look
Try
it up.
to find out if that's true.
Look it up, and then now you will have a fun fact to share with your teachers back in the faculty.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Milena, thank you. Next, we need 5 containers that you can buy food in. 5 containers. Begin, hit me.
yours,
Jar,
Jar.
yes, a jar, un jarro. O frasco.
Can,
What?
can,
A can.
yes,
Yes, una lata, a can.
yes,
Okay, now we have 2.
back,
A bag, yes. Especially chips, right? All chips come in a bag. Two more. Come on, you can do it. Two more containers where you can buy food.
Maybe plastic.
A basket, yes. Especially if it's something fresh, right? If you're buying foods or vegetables or even bread, it can come in a basket, a straw basket. All right, now we have four. One more.
Cardboard.
Cardboard. Cardboard. What food comes in a cardboard?
Yes, in the tutti.
Oh, in the tutti. Yes, yeah, I bet they do. And it's very eco-friendly, right? You're reusing the cardboard. Okay, that's good. Thank you very much. El tutti. I've forgotten about tutti. Okay, we're gonna work together on this activity. All right. And we are going to identify some of the foods that we have here. This time it's just about proteins. Okay. I am going to put this picture a little bit bigger. And you identify which vocabulary word goes together with which number. You have the list here. Crab, mussels, prawns, salmon, squid, and tuna. Which is which? Come on, guys. You can tell me.
Crab is the
Crouch,
first one.
number one.
Number one is
Crouch.
crab. Crab. Repeat, please. Crab.
Crack.
No, I'm saying
Crab.
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 Ajá, crab. Termina en una B, como un golpecito
Crab.
de P, pero más suave. Crab.
Crab.
Okay, thank you, Jocelyn. Crab is number one. We're gonna drag it here. Okay, the next one.
Salmón.
Okay, but it's not salmon, right? In English, it's salmon. What is it, Maria Jose?
Salmon.
Okay, salmon. No mon, men. Salmon. Okay, so what is salmon? Number two. Number two. How can you tell? How do you know this is salmon? Is it the color? Yes?
Yes.
Salmon is usually like pink,
Yeah.
orange. Okay. Another
Squid, number three.
Squid is number three. Very good. Squid, number three. What is squid, according to the picture?
Number three.
Number three.
Aha, yeah, I know, but I'm asking in Spanish. How do you say squid?
Calamar.
Calamar, right?
Number four,
Okay.
tuna.
Number four is tuna. Okay. Very good. Let's continue. We are missing two more. Mussels and prawns.
Prawn is 6.
Aha, prawn is number 6. Prawns. And the last one?
Missiles.
Okay, but number 5 is mussels, right? Mussels
is mussels.
number 5. All right. What are mussels in Spanish?
Eso es mejillones, ¿verdad, teacher?
Mejillones, very nice. And prawns? Number 6, what are these?
Camarón.
Se parece al camarón, pero yo creería que son otra cosa.
Langostino.
Langostino, right? Yes, langostino. Okay, that's a prawn, and those are mussels. So that's the seafood. Now let's see the other food, the regular meat that you buy in the supermarket. Let's see. Now, most of the meat, when it's caught, they look the same. So you have to identify the answers based on the little picture, the black picture, you see? So you have beef, chicken, duck, lamb, and pork.
Chicken is 11.
Chicken is 11. Very good. So I'm going to put 11 with chicken. Excellent.
Beef,
Continue.
number 10.
Beef is number 10. All
Pork
right.
is number
So
7.
what is
Duck.
number 7?
Pork.
Pork, right? Okay, so let's put this in order. Number 10 was beef. Beef, que sería como carne, right? Res. And pork is number 7.
8.
Okay, so we're just
Egg,
missing
not
duck and
duck.
lamb.
Then number 8.
Okay, so lamb is number 8. Is that right? This is a
Duck.
lamb.
Duck,
Lamb.
duck.
Aha, because lamb is cordero, right? Lamb is number 9, which makes duck number 8.
8.
All right, let's check the answers. There we go. Okay, boys and ladies, something important about these activities in Moodle is that if I'm doing the activity with you face to face, I expect you to do it afterwards, not with me, because what if you run out of time? That would be a problem, right? Most of you finished together with me because this was a very simple activity. But what if you take longer? I will always recommend that first you wait until I finish and then we can check the answers so that you can get the highest score possible. Okay, that's valid. Let's continue. That was the first activity. Let's move on to the second vocabulary activity. We're also going to talk about food, but this time I believe it's fruits and vegetables. Yes, fruits and vegetables. You have to identify the name of each fruit or vegetables. Okay, so we have a bunch of names here. Aubergine, beetroot, cabbage, cherries, courgette, cucumber, grapes, green beans, lemon, mango, melon, peach, pear, raspberries, and red pepper. And here's the picture.
Mango number 17.
Mango is 17. All right.
Origin 18.
Aubergine is 18. Okay, let me see. Mango 17, definitely. I mean, in Ecuador, we eat a lot of mango. It's impossible that you don't know this. 17 is mango. Now, you said aubergine is 18. That is interesting. How did you know this was aubergine? You know, there's a thing with aubergine, and I need to point it out as it is. The program that we are learning is not American English, it's British English, all right? If you didn't know or if you didn't notice. And there will be situations in which I need to point out that certain words are used in British, but not in American. So in American, you have another name. Example, aubergine. Aubergine is British, but berenjena in English, American English, it's called eggplant, not aubergine, eggplant, como planta de huevo, all right? And we're not talking about the WhatsApp picture, we're talking about the real name, eggplant. As you can see, it's called like this because when it's growing, it's white, like an egg. So in English, in American English, they call it eggplant. You see? Looks like an egg, a white egg. And now after it grows, it becomes purple. All right? So that's something interesting to know. And especially to point out that American and British not always have the same words. Okay, let's continue. Next, what can you identify?
Cherries, 22.
Cherries, 22. What are cherries in Spanish?
Cereza.
Fresas.
Cereza.
Cerezas, yes, cerezas. ¿Y fresas qué
Grape.
sería?
Strawberry.
Strawberries, right? Okay, continue. Denise, I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
Grapes. 21.
Grapes, 21. Very good. 21 are grapes. 21 grapes here. Okay, continue, please. Another one.
Cucumber, 16.
Cucumber, 16. Right. 16. Cucumber. Oh. Okay, cucumber, which is pepino, right?
Red peppers. 15.
Okay, repeat that, please. I didn't hear you.
Red peppers. 15.
Red pepper is 15. Pimiento rojo, right? Red pepper. Okay. What is it? 15. 15 is red pepper. Okay, let's continue. I would like to hear new students, new voices. What about Pablo, Melissa?
Se dice peach, 19. ¿Cómo se dice, Lorena?
Which
Peach.
one? Peach.
19.
19 is peach.
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 Not peach. It's not an S. Peach.
Peach.
No, it's sh. It's ch. Peach.
Peach.
No peach. Peach.
Peach.
No es peach. Peach.
Oh my God. Ay, tengo muy pronunciada la Y hasta en español. Peach.
¿En serio? ¿Está en español?
Sí.
¿Cómo hace para decir, no sé?
Mucho. No sé, cosas así.
Usted dice, tengo mucha
A
hambre.
veces. Tengo mucha hambre.
¿En serio?
¿Cómo dije? Perdón.
Jocelyn, ¿cómo hace cuando se golpea el dedo chiquito? ¿Qué dice?
Achillay, ¿no?
Sí.
Achillay. Achillay.
Ok, Jocelyn.
Ahorita no puedo pensar cuando me golpeo ahí.
Ok, cuando se golpee me cuenta cómo dice. All right, so yes, it's not peach, it's peach. Although if you are having trouble with the pronunciation and it's not a language thing, it's a personal thing, then we can accept that. Hopefully that's the case. Okay, so what was peach? 19. 19 is peach. Another one. Melissa, can you give me one, please? Can you identify any? No? At the bottom, maybe 26. 26 is a very simple fruit, right? What is this?
Teacher, 21 grape.
Yeah, but we already have 21. It's here, grapes.
Teacher,
Lim,
14.
26 is
Raspberries.
Raspberry, right? 26 is raspberry. And you know, as you can imagine, everything that it's considered a berry, una baya, right? You have bayas, como frutitas en bolitas pequeñas, all right? They normally end with berry. So you have strawberry, raspberry. What is raspberry in Spanish?
Frambuesa.
Frambuesa, right? A little bit more acid than the strawberry. So yeah, you have strawberry, you have greenberry, you have blackberry, right? Remember the blackberry? Yes? Mora, right? Blackberry. Okay. All right, all right. What else? We're still missing some numbers.
24. 24 is lemon.
24 is lemon, yes. Now, this is a British lemon, if you notice, right? Because the lemons that we are used to are the small green lemon. But this is a lemon. I mean, it's different. It's even a different shape. All right. And lemon is not green, it's yellow in other parts of the world. That's important for you to know. Let's continue. Another one. I think there was a boy.
23.
14 pair.
Big truth.
Wilson, can you repeat, please?
14 pair.
14
Pera.
is a pair, yes. 14 is a pair. Very small pair, by the way. In Ecuador, we have bigger pairs. Another one?
23.
23 is?
Big truth.
It's a beetroot.
Big truth.
23 is a
Remolacha.
beetroot, remolacha, right? Very good. Now we're just missing 4. What is 20?
13 is melon.
13 is melon. Yes, very good. Although I understand this is more difficult because we are used to the orange lemon, right? It's like pink, orange, and this melon is too yellow, but it's a melon.
20
Yes?
25
is
is green beans.
Aha, 25 is green beans. Vainitas, green beans. Okay, so 12 and 20.
12 is cabbage.
Cabbage. All right. And
Cabbage.
what is cabbage in Spanish?
Como lechuga.
Repollo.
Como
Repollo, yes.
Col.
Repollo.
Col.
Ajá, la col. Prácticamente la col. La col es repollo, yes. All right, yes, I don't know, I don't cook. I'm very bad at cooking. So obviously number 20 is courgette. Courgette is what we also know in the supermarket as zucchini. ¿Ese sí le suena? Zucchini? Yes?
Eso era lo que le iba a preguntar, si eso era un zucchini.
Es un zucchini, but in English it's called courgette. All right, we finished the activity. Everything is right. And some of the activities we can take advantage of the guidelines, how to respond these numbers. So now you have the answers. Okay, keep track of the answers so you don't make any mistake when you do the activity, if you haven't done it already. All right, so that was the vocabulary for this unit. Now, we're gonna listen and check for vocabulary 1B. They are going to give you the pronunciation of the words. Now, this is important for oral skills because during the class, you will be hearing my voice with my pronunciation, with my accent. But in order to learn any language, you need to listen to the same language from other people, other voices. All right, so this is it. Let's check it out.
1.2. Food.
I'm sorry, I think...
Fish and seafood. 1. Crab.
I think I didn't share the sound. Let me share the sound. Yes.
1.2. Food and cooking. Food. Fish and seafood. 1. Crab. 5. Mussels. 6. Prawns. 2. Salmon. 3. Squid. 4. Tuna. Meat. 10. Beef. 11. Chicken. 8. Duck. 9. Lamb. 7. Pork.
All right. I missed the first words because I was looking for the text. So I just want you to listen to these 6 words.
Food and cooking. Food.
Here.
Fish and seafood.
Fish and seafood.
1. Crab.
Crab.
5. Mussels.
Mussels.
6. Prawns.
Okay, something important that I forgot to tell you. Every time we work on a listening activity like this, where the person is telling you word by word, I expect everybody to repeat the word on your own. You don't need to open your microphone, but I need to see you moving your mouth, pronouncing the word. Okay, that's part of the practice. Quiero que considere lo siguiente. Si usted solo está conectado, viendo la pantalla, viendo lo que hago, está bien, algo va a retener, pero nada va a ser más efectivo que lo que usted pueda hacer. Así que aunque no sea su turno de participar, usted con su micrófono apagado va a escuchar las palabras y por su cuenta, por su propia iniciativa, va a repetir lo que está diciendo el audio. ¿Ok? Sobre todo porque estamos practicando no solo listening, sino también pronunciación. ¿Ok? Entonces, si comienza el audio diciendo crab, yo espero ver su boca haciendo, aunque esté el micrófono apagado, porque necesito ver que usted está practicando pronunciation. All right? What is this? Anaí Castro. I don't have any Castro here. All right, never mind. Let's play it again.
And seafood. 1. Crab.
Crab.
5. Mussels.
Mussels.
6. Prawns.
Prawns.
2. Salmon.
Salmon.
3. Squid.
Squid.
4. Tuna.
Tuna.
Meat.
Okay, I insist. I don't see your mouths moving. I don't see your mouths moving. And that is an issue. Okay, I see somebody here. Anaí Castro. Buenas noches.
Soy Leti, profesor, ya le cambio el nombre.
Okay, Letty, thank you. All right, Letty. So this is what I am expecting you to do, okay? If we are focusing on speaking, I really need everybody to practice pronunciation. I am the teacher that will always insist on pronunciation, good pronunciation, not just trying hard. I really need you to be effective with this. And if you're not practicing, then I cannot promise you that just because you're connected, you're going to learn anything. I need you to practice. All right, let's move over to the next part with the fruits.
Aubergine.
Aubergine.
23. Beetroot.
Beetroot.
12. Cabbage.
Cabbage.
22. Cherries.
Cherries.
20. Courgette.
Courgette. Ooh la la.
16. Cucumber.
Cucumber.
21. Grapes.
Grapes.
25. Green beans.
Green beans.
24. Lemon.
Lemon. Not
17.
lemon, lemon.
Mango.
Mango. Oh,
13.
mango.
Melon.
Melon.
19. Peach.
Peach. No, peach.
14. Pear.
Pear. Okay.
26.
I'm gonna pass that. I'm gonna pause that. British English has a very important difference from American English. I learned, when I was learning English, I learned with American teachers, not with British teachers. So the pronunciation that you listen from me is American, not British. But the one that you're listening here is British. So what's the difference? It's the R. Because the R in British English does not sound. Es como una R muda. Eso es lo que hace especial al inglés británico. Entonces, mientras en inglés americano esto suena pear, pear, suena la R, en el inglés británico es pear, pear. Harry Potter. May I have some water? Así, es como, no existe la R. It's something amazing, but this is a difference that you're gonna sense when it happens. So you listen to me saying pear, because that's the normal English, and pear, the other one, right? The British English. Too bad for me to say normal. It's not normal. It's simply different, all right? American and British English. And don't get me started on Irish or Scottish English. That's a whole different thing. Okay, and we are about to finish. Raspberries and red. You're going to listen. Red pepper. Where is it?
Raspberries.
Raspberries.
15. Red pepper.
Red pepper. It's red pepper, right? However you want. It doesn't really make any difference. If you want to say it British, say it British. If you want to say it American, say it American. No problem. It's up to you. Okay. Let's continue. All right. We have a pronunciation exercise here. We're going to do it together, but now I am going to ask you to open your microphone. All right? The activity is hidden. You cannot see it because it's not really an activity, but it's a very good practice. All right? So as you can see, we have some, what's the word? Some guiding images on the left, right? And it shows you the animal or the object, whatever it is, that tells you the sound. Because in English, we have more than 5 sounds for the vowels. And that's something you should keep in mind. En español es muy fácil. A, E, I, O, U. Nada más. But in English, you can have the sound of A, you can have you can have A, right? So it's different for the same letter. So the word is suggesting the sound. For example, number 1 is the word fish, right? Repeat after me. Fish. Fish. That means that the other words are going to have the same E sound. Fish, right? Squid, chicken, grilled. It's the E sound, okay, for fish. Now, we're crossing this one because this is the mistake. This word is pronounced spicy. It's not species, it's spicy. So it's a different sound. We cross it out. Let's follow the next one. The next word is called tree, right? Árbol, tree. Okay? So I want you to tell me which word is different. But repeat after me. This time I'm going to ask Maria Jose. Open your microphone, please, and repeat the words after me. Yes, Maria Jose, ready?
Yes.
Yes, all right. Beef.
Beef.
Steamed.
Steam.
Beans.
Beans.
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
What is different? Which of the 4 words is different?
Beef.
Okay, beef. Remember, we're looking for the sound. Tree, similar to tree. Beef, steamed, beans, breakfast. Which is different?
Breakfast.
Breakfast, right? It's not E, it's E. Breakfast. Okay, so now you got it. Thank you, Maria Jose. Let's go with number 3, Marcela. Marcela, what animal is this?
A cat.
It's a cat, right? So we're looking for the A sound. Cat. Repeat after me. Cabbage.
Cabbage.
Lamb.
Lamb.
Salmon.
Salmon.
Prawns.
Prawns.
Which is different?
Prawns.
Prawns, of course. Thank you, Marcela. Very good. Let's continue. Number 4, Letty. Letty, what is this?
Yes.
What picture is this? It's a
It's a car.
It's a car, right? It's a car. Okay, repeat after me. Margarine,
Marguerite,
carton,
carton,
jar,
jar,
warm.
warm,
Which is different?
warm,
Warm, right? The word warm, it's a little bit darker, right? It's more round. Okay, Letty, thank you. Next, going with, who's here? Milena. Milena, number 5. What word is this? What's this picture?
It's a clock.
It's a clock. All right. So, we're looking for the O sound, clock. Repeat after me. Sausages,
Sausages.
roast,
Roast.
chocolate,
Chocolate.
box.
Box.
Which is different?
Roast.
Roast, right? It's not only O, it's O. And the other 3 are O. Sausage, chocolate, box, roast. Okay? Very nice. Good job. Number 6. Pablo Mora. What animal is this?
It's a horse.
It's a horse. Okay, so now you're looking for the O sound. Repeat after me. Raw,
Raw,
fork,
pork,
boiled,
boiled,
salt.
salt,
Which is different?
boiled.
Boiled is different, right? It drops. Okay, Pablo, thank you very much. Melissa, your turn. What animal is this?
Go.
Actually, it's not a cow. I would say it's a bull. It's a bull. Es un
Yeah.
toro, right?
Okay.
Okay, so repeat after me. Bull.
Bull.
Okay. Actually, it's not bull, it's bull. Because
Bull.
it's a U, bull. Okay, so repeat after me. Cook.
Cook.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Food.
Food.
Which is different?
Mm, mushrooms.
Mushroom.
Rooms.
It's a U, right? Cook, mushroom, food, sugar.
Mm,
Which is different? Sugar. Sugar.
sugar.
But no, sugar is different because it's not sugar. It's not shoe. It's like
Yes.
a little bit more open, like sugar.
Sugar.
Aha, very good, Melissa. Okay, last one. What is this, Hillary?
It's a boot. It's a boot.
It's a boot. I was going to say it's a shoe, but yes, it's a boot. You're correct. Okay, repeat after me. Cucumber.
Cucumber. Cucumber.
Beetroot.
Un ratito, voy a silenciar el audio de aquí.
Of course.
Ya.
Okay. Beetroot.
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 Fruit.
Fruit.
Duck.
Duck.
Which is different?
Fruit.
Seriously. Okay, let's go again. Cucumber.
Cucumber.
Beetroot.
Beetroot.
Fruit.
Fruit.
Duck.
Duck.
Which is different?
Duck.
Duck. Duck is different, right? It's a different sound. Okay, Hillary, thank you very much. We're going to close this I'm gonna close these activities. We don't need them anymore. Okay. And now we have a listening activity, listening and speaking. Okay. We're gonna listen to 5 people talking. After that, I am going to show you one of the platforms we normally use in my classes to do the speaking part, besides the participation that we do in like in real time. Let's see. Okay, we need to identify the answer of each person. Each person is answering one of these questions in food and eating below. Match each speaker with a question. Okay, so we have the questions we need to identify. So let's start.
1.6. A.
I usually have meat or seafood, usually prawns or something as a starter, and then maybe lamb for the main course.
B.
Wait, before we answer, speaker A, what question was she answering?
4.
Number 4, read number 4, please.
When you eat, do you normally order meat, fish, or vegetarian?
Okay, or vegetarian. I'm gonna put number 4. I won't say it's correct. We need to do the listening one more time. Okay, well, let's continue. Speaker B. Thank you, Jocelyn.
I quite often have ready-made vegetable soups that you only have to heat up. In fact, they're the only vegetables I ever eat. And I usually have a couple of frozen pizzas in the freezer for emergencies. I don't really order takeaway when I'm on my own. But if I'm with friends in the evening, we sometimes order Chinese food for dinner.
All right. Speaker B was answering which question?
2.
Number 2. Read the question, please.
Do you ever have?
Do you ever have? Read the options.
Ready-made food.
Ready-made food.
Takeaway food.
Takeaway.
Takeaway food. What kind?
What kind?
What kind?
Very good, Luis. Yes, and takeaway food. Takeaway food. Takeaway means para llevar. Comida para llevar. Takeaway food. Ready-made food. Comida que ya viene lista. Okay? Okay, so that was number 2. Letters, speaker C. Pay attention.
C.
Eggs and Coke. I have eggs for breakfast at least twice a week, and I drink a couple of cans of Coke every day.
D.
Sorry, speaker C. What was he answering?
First,
The first question. Read the question, please.
is there is there any food or drink that you couldn't
Sorry. Yes.
live without? How often do you eat drink it?
Okay. That food he answered was eggs, right? Eggs, and I believe the drink was Coke, Coca-Cola, Coke. We will check later. Speaker D.
If I'm feeling down, chicken soup with nice big pieces of chicken in it. It's warm and comforting. I usually have a banana before going to the gym. If I know I'm going to have a really long meeting, I usually have a coffee and a cake because I think it will keep me awake and give me energy.
What question did he answer?
5.
He answered number 5. Read the question, please.
What food do you usually eat when you're feeling a bit down, before doing sport or exercise, and before you have an exam or some important work to do?
Very good. Thank you. And the last one, it will obviously be number 3, right? Let's see.
E.
Fruit, cherries, strawberries, raspberries, and apples. Vegetables, peppers, tomatoes, and cucumbers. The only thing I really don't like is beetroot. I can't even stand the smell of it.
Beetroot is what she doesn't like. Well, it was number 3. Daniel, help me reading number 3, please.
Okay, what's your favorite fruit? What's your favorite fruit or vegetable?
Very good. Thank you very much. And that's it. We're gonna finish. Oh, sorry. I forgot to play the audio again. I'm gonna play it again just for a moment. I want you to identify the answers of these questions. All right. We know that speaker A was answering number 4. When you eat out, do you normally order meat, fish, or vegetarian? Identify what this person is ordering when he goes out.
1.6. A.
I usually have meat or seafood, usually prawns or something as a starter, and then maybe lamb for the main course.
All right. What was the answer? What does she usually have? She mentioned some examples. Tell me what you heard. As a starter, she mentions that she usually orders meat or seafood. Seafood, mariscos. Okay? And then she gives some examples. What examples does she give? Remember the words that we learned already.
Meat or seafood.
Seafood.
Usually prawns or something as a starter.
Usually what? Remember the first activity we did?
Crab, tuna, squid, mussels.
Yeah, I mean, she could order that, but she mentions one of the things that is here in this list. What is it?
Prawns.
Prawns, right?
Yeah.
Prawns. Okay, listen again.
Usually prawns or something as a starter.
So she says, usually prawns or something. Something. I mean, she's not saying a second option. She just says something. Prawns or something. Como pido langostinos o algo de entrada. Prawns or something.
And then maybe lamb for the main course.
And then maybe
Lamb.
lamb for
Lamb.
the main course. The main course es el plato principal, el plato fuerte, the main course. All right, so she orders lamb for the main course. What is lamb? Remember?
Cordero, oveja.
Cordero, right? Oveja, sheep. Lamb, cordero. Okay. All right. So that was the answer for the first one. Let's see speaker B who is answering number 2. Do you ever have ready-made food or takeaway food? You identify what food he's having.
B.
I quite often have ready-made vegetable soups that you only have to heat up.
What food does he have?
Vegetable soup.
Vegetable what?
Soup.
Soup, right? Ready-made vegetable soup that he only needs to heat up. Heat up means calentar. I just have to heat up.
In fact, they're the only vegetables I ever eat. And I usually have a couple of frozen pizzas in the freezer for emergencies.
He also have for emergency something else. What is it?
Frozen pizza.
Frozen pizza. Pizza
For
congelada. Right? Frozen pizza. For emergencies, he says.
I don't really order takeaway when I'm on my own. But if I'm with friends in the evening, we sometimes order Chinese food for dinner.
So he says he does not order takeaway food when he is alone. But when he's with friends, then he orders a specific food. What food?
Chinese food.
Chinese food. Yes, that is correct. Very good. Now, speaker C is answering number 1. Please identify what is the food that he couldn't live without.
C.
Eggs and Coke. I have eggs for breakfast at least twice a week, and I drink a couple of cans of Coke every day.
So we were right? What's the food that he can't live without?
Eggs.
Eggs. And the drink?
Coke.
Coke. There you go. Very good. Very good. Now, I was thinking about our session, and I went right away to the class and explanations, and I forgot to introduce myself. I am sorry. And we already have like 2 hours of class. I will introduce myself after the break. Don't worry. If you're interested. If not, we continue. Okay. The next one, speaker D, is number 5. So we have 3 answers here. What does this man have when he's feeling a bit down?
D.
If I'm feeling down, chicken soup with nice big pieces of chicken in it.
Huh? What does he have when he's feeling down?
Chicken soup.
Chicken soup.
Of chicken.
With big pieces of chicken. ¿Ok? Sopita de pollo con sus buenas presas en el plato. Right? Big pieces of chicken. All right. And what does he have before doing sports or exercise?
It's warm and comforting. I usually have a banana before going to the gym.
What does he have before going to the gym?
Banana.
A banana. Very good.
If I know I'm going to have a really long meeting, I usually have a coffee and a cake. Because
Before a big meeting, what does he have?
Coffee and cake.
A coffee and a cake.
I think it will keep me awake and give me energy.
For the sugar, right? It will keep him awake and with energy. And the last one, which is number 3. What's his favorite fruit and his favorite vegetable? Or her. I think it was a
E.
Fruit, cherries, strawberries, raspberries, and apples.
4 fruits that she mentions.
Cherries.
Cherries,
Apple.
apples,
Strawberry.
strawberries,
Like cherries.
raspberries. Yeah, she mentioned all the berries. Cherries, and raspberries. All right. And vegetable.
Vegetables, peppers, tomatoes, and cucumbers.
Papers.
Not papers. Papers es papel.
¿Cómo era?
Peppers.
Tomato.
Yeah. Although she didn't say tomato. She said tomato.
Tomato.
Yeah. And actually, both pronunciations are correct. You can say tomato or tomato.
Tomato.
And one more.
Cucumber.
Cucumber.
The only thing I really don't like is beetroot.
And there is something that she really don't like. She doesn't really like. What is it?
Beetroot.
Beetroot, right? What was beetroot in Spanish? Remember? No, you don't remember beetroot in Spanish?
Repollo, no.
No es repollo. Repollo is cabbage.
Remolacha.
Remolacha, yes. That is beetroot, remolacha. All right. All right, everybody. I'm going to stop sharing for now. And I guess it's time for our break. So in this moment, you are able to turn off your cameras, turn off your microphone, and go drink some water and go to the bathroom, everything you need so that you can come back and we can finish the second half of the class. All right? So see you in 15 minutes. Okay, Denise Alvarado is here. María José Boto.
Here.
Thank you. Luis Cabello.
Present, mister.
Thank you, Luis. Okay. I'm reading your message, Luis. You can continue texting. Eric Cacao. Eric.
Present, mister.
Oh, there you are. Thank you, Eric. Marcela.
Present, I'm
Thank
here.
you. Very good. Daniel Carrillo.
Here I am.
Thank you. Leti Fiallos.
Present.
Thank you. Jocelyn. Jocelyn González. Absent. Uh-huh. Javier was absent. Claudia Mendoza.
Present.
Thank you. Pablo Mora.
Present.
Thank you. Luis Nieto.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Giovanni Ortega. Giovanni. Where is Giovanni? Melissa?
Food, comiendo, ¿qué
Oh,
diga?
he's having lunch. All
Lunch,
right.
es
He needs to
lunch.
hurry. Scarlett Rivera.
Present.
There you are. Thank you. Wilson Serrano.
Present, teacher.
Thank you. Hilary Toledo.
Present.
There she is. Thank you. Don't forget the camera. Actually, are you here with the camera? No, I don't see you. Okay. Melissa.
Present.
Thank you. And Milena.
Hi, present.
There you are. Thank you, Milena. Don't forget to turn on your camera. Okay. Jocelyn, is she back? Jocelyn González.
Ya se conecta la teacher que se le fue el internet medio.
Oh, Jocelyn, you're here.
Perdón, profe, tenía problemas con el internet.
Claro, yes. Don't worry, Jocelyn. All right, let's continue. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So, oh, yes, I forgot to tell you. I think it was very important, but in the rush of the hour and the instructions, I didn't tell you I didn't introduce myself. So just for today, you can see my name on the screen. I am Edgar Barquet, all right? I've been teaching in Academia de Idiomas for Universidad Católica since, what, since June? So it's almost a year. I started together with the Academy, and so far it has been a great experience. I believe I already told you this before. I'm 31 years old. I have a major in marketing, And I also have a master's in education and another master's in market research. And I am currently living in another country, right? So I have a different time zone than you do. Right now, it's 7 p.m. for me, 7:22 actually. So, well, I mean, different things that we should consider for this class. One of them is the skill of speaking and listening so that we can have a natural conversation. That's my challenge and that's my objective as well. Okay? So if you are able to understand everything that I'm saying and you are also able to respond to any question, then you shouldn't be afraid of anything. You simply study because maybe the oral skill is not your concern, but it might be the grammar rules and some specific pronunciations that we need to practice. And we are going to practice. I emphasize a lot in this particular area. All right. So let's continue. Let's get started with the next part of the class. I am going to share the screen. I saw that Letty sent a message in WhatsApp asking for the activities that we have done already. And the activities would be the vocabulary. Okay, vocabulary 1A, vocabulary 1B. And we also did the listening activity, the first one. And we are working this together. All right. Let me share the screen with you. And we continue. The next listening activity is something about Steve Anderson. All right, let's see what we learn about this man. Actually comes together with pictures. Okay, so read the text. Actually, it's not the text. Listen to part 1 of an interview and number the photos in the order he mentions them. Okay, so we are going to listen and check the pictures. Whenever he mentions the picture, we put the number. Okay, let's get started with this.
1.7. Part 1.
What was your favourite food when you were a child?
Well, I always liked unusual things. At least things that most English children at the time didn't like. For instance, when I was 6 or 7, my favourite things were snails. Oh, and prawns with garlic.
Funny things for a 6-year-old English boy to like.
All right. What's the food that he mentions first? He mentions 2 kinds of food. What are they? There is only one picture showing you 2 kinds of food. Anyone?
The number, letter C, number 1.
Letter C is number 1, right? Letter C is number 1. And he mentions the food. What food can we see here? What is this? These are snails. The word snails means caracoles. Snails, and you know this one. What are this?
We continue letter F.
No, I'm not asking you
no.
for the next answer. I'm asking you for the food. So this are nails. Sorry, not nails. Snails, and these are
Shrimps.
yeah, but it's not shrimp. We already know that they call it prawns, right? Listen again.
At least things that most English children at the time didn't like. For instance, when I was 6 or 7, my favourite things were snails. Oh, and prawns with garlic.
Snails and prawns.
Funny things for...
Snails and prawns with garlic. Garlic means ajo. So prawns with garlic. Interesting. When he was 6 years old, cuando él tenía 6 años, he liked this. Normal kids will simply say, I like candies, I like chocolate. He liked snails and prawns. Let's continue.
For a 6-year-old English boy to like?
Well, the thing is, my parents like traveling and eating out a lot, and I first tried snails in France. And the prawns, my first prawns, I had at a Spanish restaurant in the town where we lived.
So you were keen on Spanish food right from the start? Is that why you decided to come to Spain?
Partly. But of course, I suppose, like a lot of British people, I wanted to see the sun. The other thing that attracted me when I got here were all the fantastic ingredients. I remember going into the market for the first time and saying, wow.
When you opened your restaurant, how did you want...
Okay, before we continue, he already mentioned another picture, not specifically about, not about a specific food, but many. They were talking about the ingredients and he talked about the market. What letter is that?
Letter F.
Letter F, right? So number 2 is letter F. Here we go. Let's continue.
The market for the first time and saying, wow.
When you opened your restaurant, how did you want it to be different from typical Spanish restaurants?
Well, when I came to Spain, all the good restaurants were very formal, very traditional. In London then, the fashion was for informal places where the waiters wore jeans, but the food was amazing. So I wanted a restaurant a bit like that. I also wanted a restaurant where you could try more international food, but made with some of these fantastic local ingredients. For example, Spain's got wonderful seafood, but usually here it's just grilled or fried. I started doing things in my restaurant, like cooking Valencian mussels in Thai green curry paste.
What do you most enjoy cooking?
Okay, what's the next food he mentions?
Letter B.
Yeah, so it's letter B. What can we see in letter B? What is that?
Mussels.
Mussels. Mussels and?
Just grilled or fried. I started doing things in my restaurant, like cooking Valencian mussels.
Valencian mussels. Valencian, so from Valencia. Valencian mussels.
In Thai green curry paste.
In Thai green curry paste. All right, so mussels, right? This is number 3. Let's continue.
What do you most enjoy cooking?
What I most enjoy cooking, I think, are those traditional dishes which use quite cheap ingredients, but they need very long and careful cooking, and then you turn it into something really special, like a really good casserole, for example.
And is there anything you don't like cooking?
Maybe desserts. You have to be very, very precise when you're making desserts, and that's not the way I am.
Okay, so he mentions something related with casserole. So we have a big pot, the casserole, and he also mentions desserts at last. But now I don't know where to put this. Letter A. Any ideas? Let's listen to the whole audio track again to identify where we put A.
1.7. Part 1.
What was your favourite food when you were a child?
Well, I always liked unusual things. At least things that most English children at the time didn't like. For instance, when I was 6 or 7, my favourite things were snails, and prawns with garlic.
Funny things for a 6-year-old English boy to like.
Well, the thing is, my parents like traveling and eating out a lot, and I first tried snails in France. And the prawns, my first prawns, I had at a Spanish restaurant in the town where we lived.
So you were keen on Spanish food right from the start? Is that why you decided to come to Spain?
Partly. But of course, I suppose, like a lot of British people, I wanted to see the sun. The other thing that attracted me when I got here were all the fantastic ingredients. I remember going into the market for the first time and saying, wow.
When you opened your restaurant, how did you want it to be different from typical Spanish restaurants?
Well, when I came to Spain, all the good restaurants were very formal, very traditional. In London then, the fashion was for informal places where the waiters wore jeans, but the food was amazing.
So I guess this is number 3, right? This is
B is
number,
number 4.
and B is number 4. B is number 4. E is number 5, and D is number 6. That would be the order, according to this, because he's talking about the restaurant and not precisely the food. So maybe this is the one that we missed. Okay. Let's try it then. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Very good job. Thank you for helping me working this activity. And I know with the pictures, it's a bit complicated because they are very small pictures, but still we can do something about it. All right, let's move on. Now we have done the first and the second vocabulary. The next section that we're gonna check is the reading assignment. We have 2 activities regarding the reading. Let's talk about carbohydrates and proteins. All right, so this is especially interesting for, oh wait, why do we have 5 attempts? Oh, yeah, you did the activity already. All right, never mind, we still need to do it. Okay, so this first activity is very simple. Is this a carbohydrate or a protein? A cake. What is a cake?
Carbohydrate.
Carbohydrate, right? And chicken?
Protein.
Protein. And pasta?
Carbohydrate.
Carbohydrate. And salmon?
Protein.
Protein. All right. And it's also asking you if you know 4 more kinds of food for each category. So you have carbohydrates or proteins. Can you mention 4 more types of carbohydrates? Of course, we have nutrition students. This should be very simple. And we also have many gym fans. So that should also make it even easier.
We
What's
have
another
also
Yes?
cereal, ice,
Cereal, rice,
potatoes, potatoes too.
Potatoes.
We also have all types of dessert.
Oh, dessert. So sugar. Is sugar a carbohydrate?
Yeah, it's considered
It's
a
considered
carbohydrate.
carbohydrate. All
Yes.
right. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. And what about proteins? Where can we find proteins?
Tuna, egg,
Tuna, eggs,
beef,
beef,
and also in lamb.
and lamb. Yes, lamb is another type of protein. All right, very nice. Yeah, I wonder why you did this already. It was very simple. Nowadays, people have a lot of knowledge on this, and people are more concerned about what they eat. That is good, definitely. All right, now I hope we have the reading in the next activity. Yes, so mood food. Now we're gonna read together. We have some information about the food that you eat and it make you feel something. All right? So let's begin. Now I'm going to ask Miss Marcela. Help me reading, please. Marcela, did you close your door?
Yes.
Why? Don't be shy. All right, never mind. We'll start
No, es
reading.
que se escuchaba ruido afuera.
Okay.
Mood food. We live in a stressful world, and daily life can sometimes make us feel tired, stressed, or depressed. Some people go to the doctor for help, others try alternative therapies. But the place to find a cure could be somewhere completely different in the kitchen. Leo todo.
Yeah, please.
Dr. Paul Clayton, a food expert from Massachusetts University, says the brain is affected by what you eat and drink. Just like every other part of your body, certain types of food contain substances which affect ¿Cómo?
Substances.
Okay, which affect how you think and
No, but
feel.
repeat the word. Substances.
Substances.
Yes. Which?
Okay, which affect how you think and feel. For example, food which is high in carbohydrates can make us feel more relaxed.
More relaxed.
More relaxed. It also makes us feel happy. Research has shown that people on diets often begin to feel a little depressed after 2 weeks because they are eating fewer carbohydrates.
They are eating fewer carbohydrates. All right. So as you can see, you can relate this with the things that we normally do or feel after eating, right? Example, after you have lunch in Ecuador, most of the people in Ecuador will eat as their main course, plato fuerte, rice, right? Most of the people would eat rice, arroz. And after you have lunch, you feel dizzy, you feel not dizzy, but like you want to go to sleep. And many people do. And if you're working, you start working slower because that's pretty much what we are talking about here. Carbohydrates apparently makes us feel relaxed and they makes us feel happy too. All right. Interesting. Let's continue. On the other hand, Eric.
Mister.
Yes, Eric, please read.
Okay. On the other hand, food which is rich in protein makes you feel awake and focused. Research has shown
Not
that
focused.
Focused. Research has shown that school children who eat a high protein breakfast often do better at school than children whose breakfast is lower in protein. Also, eating the right kind of the meal at lunchtime can make a difference if you have an exam in the afternoon or a business meeting where you need to make some quick decisions.
All right, thank you. That would be it. Continue, please, Denise. In an experiment. Okay. In an experiment.
An experiment for a BBC TV program, two chess players, both former British champions, had different meals before playing each other. Paul had a plate of prosciutto and salad, full of protein from the red meat, and his opponent Terry had pasta with a cream sauce.
A cream sauce.
a cream sauce full of carbohydrate. In the
Carbohydrates.
chess carbohydrate. In the chess match, Terry felt sleepy and took much longer than Paul to make decisions about what move to make. The experiment was repeated several times with the same results.
With the same results. All right, so let's analyze this situation. As you can see, protein will make you feel more awake and focused. And the difference is measured whenever you have a competition where you have to think, or in the school with little children. So every time you repeat the process, you get the same result. Protein helps you feel awake. Carbohydrates make you feel sleepy. Now, is that true? Nutrition students, is that true? Nutrition students just had
can you
carbohydrates for dinner, I guess.
can you repeat the question?
Yes, of course. Who's speaking? Milena. Milena, you're the only nutrition student who is talking, and I remember we had more. Who else is in nutrition?
I'm not sure actually.
I remember there was somebody else. But okay, never mind. So, Milena, my question is this true? Protein makes you feel more awake, while carbohydrates make you feel sleepy. Is there any
Yes,
relationship? Yes,
yes, that's true.
that is true. All right, good to know from the experts. Thank you very much. Let's continue. Another powerful mood food. Continue reading, please. Now, I want to hear Giovanni. Giovanni Ortega. Help me reading, please.
Yes. Another powerful mood food could become a secret weapon in the fight against crime in the Bournemouth.
Fight against crime.
Fight against crime is correct?
Yes.
Bournemouth in the south of England, where late night violence can be a problem. Some nightclubs or others have come up with a solution. They give the clients free chocolate at the end of the night. The result has been dramatic, with 16% reduction in violent incidents.
Yeah, violent incidents. Repeat, violent incidents.
Violent incidents.
Yes, continue.
Why does chocolate make people less aggressive? First, it causes the brain to release feel good chemicals called endorphins. It also contains a lot of sugar, which gives you energy and can help stop late night tiredness turning into aggression. These two things, together with the delicious taste, make the chocolate a powerful mood changer.
Okay. As you can see, apparently chocolate, and we're not talking about sugar, talking about chocolate. Chocolate will make people feel happier. Apparently, there's something called endorphins that are chemicals in your brain that will make you feel good. All right? And yes, sugar also takes part of it, but for other reasons, like they give you more energy. Okay, that's another interesting fact. Mood food, what the experts say. Final section. I want to listen to Wilson.
My thoughts, what the experts say. Guerrero and toca con Riser concentration level 4.5 of
Concentration levels.
concentration level 4.5 of that's rich in protein help your brain to work more efficiently.
Efficiently.
For relaxation and don't stir bear
Relaxation. Wilson, repeat. For relaxation.
For relaxation and to sleep better y carbohydrates.
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 Hydrates.
Hydrates.
Yes. Continue.
Hydrates. They are green
Vegetables.
Vegetable and spare only figs, salmon irregularis can help to fight depression.
Fight depression. Okay. All right. So apparently we have certain food for certain objectives that you might have. And that's what we are going to analyze here. Let's work this activity together. And let's see what we come up with. So, first of all, stress noun. What is this? Find adjectives in the article for the verbs and nouns in the list. What's the difference between two adjectives made from stress? Okay, so we have some words here that we need to identify. Example, we have the word from stress, stressful, right? Where do we write stressful? Yes?
Stress.
Stressful. And what's the other one? We have the word stressed, right?
Stress.
Stressed. All right. The word relax. Where can we find the word relax? I mean, the word relax as an adjective.
Relaxed. Relaxed.
Relaxed. Where is relaxed? I can't see it. Must be in the carbohydrate.
For example, food which is high. Yes, right.
Yes. Feel more relaxed. Okay. Next, wake. I guess it would be in protein, right? Food which is rich in protein makes us feel awake.
Awake.
Okay, sleep.
Sleepy.
Sleepy. Where is sleepy? Sleepy here. Terry felt sleepy. All right, sleepy. And finally, we have, no, finally, the word power.
Powerful.
Powerful. Another powerful mood food. Powerful. Violence. Here, 60% reduction in violent incidents. So violence becomes violent. And the last one, oil.
Oily.
Oily,
Fish.
right? Like this, oily fish. Oily fish. All right. Let's finish the attempt. And there we go. Very good. So one of the questions here was, what's the difference between stressful and stressed? Does anyone feel the difference? We live in a stressful world. Can make us feel tired, stressed. What's the difference between stressful and stressed? Anyone? Try to explain this. What's the difference? Hello, hello. What is the difference between stressful and stressed? Anyone? Anyone can answer. Come on, guys. This is not that difficult. Yes, Daniel?
Stressed is used as a verb, or no?
Okay. Yeah, it could be the past tense of the verb, but as an adjective is my question.
But for that, I think stressful is like an adjective and stressed like a verb.
Yes,
Or
but
no?
in this case, both of them are adjectives. So if both of are adjectives, when do you use stressful and when do you use stressed?
Maybe a stressful is like a little bit more than stressed, no?
Not really. It doesn't really have to do with the level of stress. It's more like what you are describing. Adjectives describe nouns. We all know that. So what do you describe with stressful? When you use the word stressful, you're describing an object, like a stressful situation, a stressful life, a stressful world. You're describing something. Stressed, you are feeling something as a person. I feel stressed. You don't say, I feel stressful. That's not correct. Maybe you are stressful, but that's not your feeling. That's what you make other people feel. You see the difference?
Can you repeat?
Yes, I can repeat, of course. So, stressed, the second stressed, this means a feeling. This is how you feel. I feel happy, I feel sad, I feel angry, I feel stressed. It's a feeling. But stressful is the word that you use to describe something, like stressful situation, a stressful problem, because that situation is making you feel stressed. That's the difference. All right? Pretty much like estresante, estresado. Now you get it, right? Okay. Es que inglés es estresante. Well, you're not talking about the feeling. You're talking about the situation, the context. And you feel stressed. Me siento estresado. Okay? That's pretty much it. Okay. Let's see. This is done, 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 done. Listening is done. Vocabulary and the other vocabulary too. Okay. So finally, we are going to finish this this chapter. This is the shortest chapter that we have. I am going to share with you this video, and afterwards you're going to have a speaking activity. It's more about the simple questions that we already did. Now I want to know what you think, what answers you would give individually. All right, but that's after the video.
6 Minute English from bbclearningenglish.com.
Hello, this is 6 Minute English from BBC Learning English. I'm Sam.
And I'm Rob.
When someone feels sad or in a bad mood, they often try to feel better by eating their favorite food. I usually go for a peanut butter sandwich myself. Do you have a favorite comfort food, Rob?
Maybe a cream chocolate eclair. Comfort food is a type of emotional eating lots of food because we feel sad, not because we're hungry. But unfortunately, most comfort food is high in carbohydrates and sugar, and after a few minutes, it leaves us feeling even worse than before.
Today, scientific research into the relationship between what we eat and how we feel is growing. In this program, we'll be investigating the connection between our food and our mood. We'll hear how healthy eating makes us feel better, and of course, we'll be learning some new vocabulary as well.
Great. But first, I have a question for you, Sam. People who link what we eat with how we feel make a simple argument. The food you eat supplies nutrients and energy to the brain, and the brain controls our emotions. Now, that might sound simplistic, but the brain is a vital link in the connection between food and our mood. So, Sam, my question is, how much of the body's total energy is used up by the brain? Is it A, 10%, B, 20%, or C, 30%?
That's a good question. I'll say it's A, 10%.
Right, well, I'll reveal the answer later in the program. Emotional eating is often caused by feelings of depression, anxiety, or stress. Chef Danny Edwards, who has suffered with depression, works in one of the most stressful places imaginable, a busy restaurant kitchen. BBC World Service programme The Food Chain asked Danny about his eating habits at work.
Actually, when you're working in a kitchen environment for long periods, your appetite can become suppressed because you sometimes don't want to eat, or you don't feel like you can stop and eat and all of that. So it very often is grabbing something on the go, which obviously, as we know, is not great for us. So you go for something that's quick. So hence why a lot of chefs have quite a bad diet.
Even though he's surrounded by food, Danny says that working under stress actually decreases his appetite, the feeling that you want to eat food. In a busy kitchen, there's no time for a sit-down meal, so Danny has to grab and go, take something quickly because he doesn't have much time, although he knows this isn't very healthy.
So when even chefs have a difficult relationship with food, what about the rest of us? Professor Felice Jacka is an expert in nutritional psychiatry. She studied the effect of eating a healthy diet. Foods such as fresh fruit and vegetables, whole grain cereals and olive oil on people suffering depression. Professor Jacka found that the patients whose mental health improved were the same patients who had also improved their diet.
But Professor Jacka's ideas were not accepted by everyone. Here she explains to Jordan Dunbar, presenter of BBC World Service's The Food Chain, about the opposition her study faced from other doctors.
So I proposed to do this for my PhD study, and everyone thought I was a bit bananas, and there was quite a bit of, I guess, eye rolling maybe. I'm not surprised by that because the discipline of psychiatry was very medication and brain focused.
What did people say in the field? Were they skeptical?
Oh, hugely skeptical and sometimes very patronising. But this again comes from the fact that general practitioners, psychiatrists, medical specialists get almost no nutrition training through all those years of study.
When Professor Jacka investigated the link between food and mood, her colleagues thought she was bananas, a slang word meaning silly or crazy. They rolled their eyes, a phrase which describes the gesture of turning your eyes upwards to express annoyance, boredom, or disbelief.
Other colleagues were patronising. They behaved towards her as if she was stupid or unimportant. Professor Jacka thinks this is because most doctors have little or no training about nutrition and the effect of food on mental health. But her groundbreaking research, named the SMILE trial, has been successfully repeated elsewhere, clearly showing the link between eating well and feeling good.
So the next time you're feeling down and your brain is calling out for a donut, you might be better eating an apple instead. And speaking of brain, Sam, it's time to reveal the answer to my question.
Aha, yes, you asked me how much of the body's energy is used up by the brain. And I guessed it was 10%.
Well, I'm afraid you are wrong. In fact, around 20% of the body's energy goes to feeding the brain, even though it only makes up 2% of our total body weight. Okay, let's recap the vocabulary we've learned from our discussion about emotional eating. That's eating too much food because of how you feel, not because you're hungry.
Appetite is the desire to eat food.
If you grab and go, you take something quickly because you don't have much time.
Calling someone bananas is slang for silly or crazy.
If you roll your eyes, you move your eyes upwards to show you feel annoyed, bored, or don't believe what someone is telling you.
And finally, if someone is patronizing you, they speak or behave towards you as if you were stupid or unimportant. That's the end of our program. Don't forget to join us again soon for more topical discussion and useful vocabulary here at 6 Minute English. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
All right. As you can see, mood food is a real topic that many people would like to learn about. All right. And well, I put you this video because in YouTube, especially in this channel, the BBC Learning English channel, you will find lots of podcasts and listening activities and well, everything that you need if you require additional resources to practice English. This is a very good resource. Again, you can enter the BBC Learning English. Right now, we found this topic that is related with the chapter of the book. And just for you to know, what are we doing next? I'm going to share with you a link, all right? Flipgrid. And we already have a class for you, which is English 5A. In English 5A, I am going to share with you in the chat right now, in the Zoom chat, I mean. Oh, wait, not this. Over here, share. And please access the Flipgrid account. If you need to create an account, do so. If you already have one, use it. So you can access my class called English 5A. Inside the class, you will find our first activity, which is mood food. And I just want you to answer the 5 questions that we already talked about in a previous activity. Is there any food or drink you couldn't live without? How often do you eat it or drink it? Do you ever have ready-made food? Do you ever have takeaway food? Remember, ready-made, ya preparada, takeaway, para llevar. What's your favorite fruit and vegetable? Are there any fruits or vegetables you don't like? When you eat out, do you normally order meat, fish, or vegetarian? What food do you usually eat when you're feeling a bit down, before doing a sport, or before you have an exam or an important event? Same questions, all right? So you're going to record your answers in a video that shouldn't take longer than 2 minutes, all right? Actually, the whole activity shouldn't take longer than 1 minute, okay? But still, just in case, I tell you no more than 2. I'm going to give you, I mean, you shouldn't take longer than 5, but I'm going to give you 10 minutes, only 10, to answer these questions and upload the video. After the 10 minutes, I'm going to start playing the videos one by one and giving you feedback on the kind of answers that you're given, and also feedback on the pronunciation. All right? Every activity has a score, so you're getting graded on this. Okay? So for this Flipgrid, we are going to create a new sheet. Right? Here, Flipgrid. There we go. Okay, so please, let's get started. Let's get to work. If you want to access the activity directly, it's over here. That's another link. But you can simply enter Flipgrid and you will find the activity. So there should be no problem. All right, let me check if you are already here. Yep, you are already here. Okay, so please, let's get started with this at 9, what would it be? 9:20. At 9:20, I am going to start checking and giving feedback. All right, guys, I hope we're ready. I don't see any response in Flipgrid. I hope the activity is clear. You have to click on record. You record the video, answering the questions, and then you upload the video here.
Teacher,
Yes.
excuse me, can you turn off the camera?
Yeah.
No puedo grabar en Flick con la cámara prendida acá.
I know. Esperaba de hecho que hagan de esa manera porque el video no dura más de 2 minutos. Usted apaga un ratito la cámara, hace su grabación y luego la vuelve a encender. O si tiene un teléfono, lo puede hacer desde el teléfono sin necesidad de desconectarse y el teléfono también le graba y es más rápido. Okay, I can give you 3 more minutes, María José. 2 minutes to record and 1 minute to upload the video. Guys, you're taking too long for this simple activity. I only have one response. I can't start with one response. I have to start right now. Okay, so I honestly, I won't apologize because you had enough time to do the activity. So far, it's been more than 20 minutes for a 2-minute activity. If my voice appears in the video, you will have to do the video all over again. All right, let's begin with the first one. Luis Fernando.
Mood food. Number one, is there any food or drink you could live without? How often do you drink it? One food I can't be able to live without are green plantains. I eat it almost every day in different forms. Question number two, do you ever have ready-made food? Do you ever have takeaway food? I never have ready-made food. I prefer to eat food made of fresh ingredients. I do have takeaway food sometimes. Question number three. What's your favorite fruit and vegetable? Are there any vegetable you don't like? My favorite fruit is passion fruit, and my favorite vegetable are green peppers. Some fruits I don't like are papaya and watermelon. Question number four. When you eat out, do you normally order meat, fish, or vegetarian? When I eat out, normally order meat. Question number five. What food do you usually eat when you are feeling a bit down, or before doing an sport or before? When I am feeling down, I eat sweets, and before doing a sport, I usually eat a fruit and drink the protein shake.
All right, guys, I hope we're ready. All right, Mr. Luis, very nice. There are some pronunciation issues that we will have to fix at some point. All right, but there was a very good pace. So, one thing will compensate the other. So it was just a good job. Thank you, Luis. And let's continue. Daniel.
Is there any food or drink you couldn't live without? How often do you eat or drink it? There is not, but I like drink Coke or sometimes eat ribs. Do you ever have ready-made food? Do you ever have takeaway food? I used to buy takeaway food when I'm a little bit busy or I wanna go to home fast. What's your favorite fruit and vegetable? Are there any fruits or vegetables that you don't like? My favorite fruit is the orange, and vegetable could be cucumber, and I don't like tomatoes and fruits. Fruits, I don't like kiwi. I don't like kiwi. When you eat out, do you normally order meat, fish, or vegetarian? When I eat out, I always order meat. I don't really like fish or vegetarian food. What food do you usually eat when you are feeling a bit down or before doing a sport? Where I'm feeling down, I like junk food like McDonald's and before doing sport, I don't like eat before doing sport.
All right, Daniel, I have no comments. Very good. That was exactly what I was expecting to receive, so thank you very much. Let's continue. We have another person here, which is Miss Denise.
Hi, my name is Denise. I can live without chocolate. I eat it every day. For my work, my mom have for me ready-made lunch every day. My favorite fruit is strawberry and kiwi. And my favorite vegetable is cucumber. I hate onions. When I go out to eat, I prefer to order meat and usually order fish. When I feel a bit down, I like to eat chocolate. After the exercise, I eat banana, and before an exam, prefer to eat dessert.
All right, Denise, but I think you missed some questions. Let me check.
In exam, prefer to eat dessert.
Here.
After the exercise,
After doing exercise, yes. But the final question was, oh no, you answered everything before doing sport, and you mentioned something about exercise. All right, Denise, thank you very much. Sorry, Denise. The next person, let me see. Maria
Hi,
Jose.
I don't have any food or dreams that I don't eat. I die by I love and I drink it almost every day. It's coffee. Every day I eat delicious food that my mom or my boyfriend makes for me. When I have classes, I prepare something, and if I don't have enough, I eat it quickly in my car. My favorite fruit, I will say watermelon, and my favorite vegetables is cucumber. I don't like coconut or cauliflowers as a vegetables. I love chicken. So when I eat out, it's almost always chicken strips, or maybe when I go with my boyfriends, it's pork because he love, and I like it too. Um, when when I feel bad, maybe swims. I love tiramisu. I consider that to stay happy for an event, so should only eat something I like, maybe ceviche or chicken. I'm not very complicated, but I think that I'm hungry if I don't hungry. Thank you.
All right, that last phrase is something that I would like you to repeat, Maria Jose. Can you open your microphone, please?
Yes, mister.
Yes. So you say, I get angry if I'm hungry.
Okay.
Right? I can't hear you, Maria Jose. I mean, I
Yes,
just want you to distinguish between angry and hungry.
angry and hungry.
Yes, angry and hungry. Okay, let's continue. Thank you very much. No further comments. Exactly what I was hoping. Claudia.
Is there any food or drink you couldn't live without? How often do you eat or drink it? Yes, I love sushi. I eat almost every weekend, and for a drink, I like lemon juice and Coke. Do you ever have ready-made food? Do you ever have takeaway food? Yes, almost every day because I live alone. And it's an easy way to have food. What's your favorite fruit and vegetable? Are there any fruits or vegetables you don't like?
My favorite fruit is green grape, and I like celery and carrot. I don't like melon and lettuce. When you eat out, do you normally order meat, fish, or vegetarian? I usually order meat. What food do you usually eat when you're feeling a bit down, or before doing a sport, or before? I like eat some candies when I feel bit down.
Okay, that was very nice, Claudia. Thank you so much for your participation. Next. Letty.
Question 1. Answer. Yes, I can live without fish. Question 2. Answer. Yes, frozen lasagna and chaulafan for home. Question 3. Answer. My favorite fruit is papaya, and my favorite vegetable is onion. I don't like carrot. Question 4. Answer. I usually order fish. Question 5. Answer. I eat chocolate. I feel I beat down.
Okay. Thank you, Letty. I'm going to change the image there. Um, so Letty, are you here? Can you hear me? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so Letty, besides the pronunciation, remember that in these activities, I am expecting you to speak spontaneously. These were simple questions for expecting simple answers. If you read simple answers, how do I know that you can really speak? You see, I need you to respond. Like, what's your favorite food, Letty? Right now, tell me, what's your favorite food?
My favorite fish.
Your favorite food is fish. And
Yes.
when do you eat fish? When do you eat fish?
When I have a party.
When you have a party. And
Yes.
and where do you eat the fish?
Repeat.
Yes, where do you eat the fish?
Repeat.
Where do you eat the fish?
Restaurant.
At the restaurant.
Yes.
Okay, Letty, thank you very much. Let's continue.
My name is Milena Yagreses and today's topic is mood food. So the first question is there any food or drink you couldn't live without? How often do you drink it? Basically, is avocado. I eat it almost every single day, and I try to do some variety, like mixed with other ingredients like eggs, bread, like it has a lot of options. Second is, do you ever have ready-made food? Do you ever have takeaway food? So for me, it's like a schedule. From Monday to Friday, I try to have homemade food. And at weekends, I try to look for some places that try to be the healthiest option. The third question is, what's your favorite fruit and vegetable? Are there any fruit or vegetables you don't like? So as I say, if I say fruit, I love pineapple because it's sweet and I love sweet things. So that's like a good option from sweet. And vegetable, I really like tomato
The mix of the tomato in salad in a plate, it's amazing. I do not like onion. I don't like it at all. So the fourth question is, when you eat out, do you normally order meat, fish, or vegetarian? Obviously, I'm gonna eat meat. I love meat. Like, it's one of my favorite things in the entire world. So the last question is, what food do you usually eat when you're feeling a bit down or before doing sport? If I'm completely honest, I'm always going to do my protein. Like, bottoms up, and let's go with it. Or sometimes ice cream, because it makes me feel nice.
José, una
Smart
pregunta.
girl, definitely. Luis Cabello, do you want to say something?
¿Cómo se descarga esa aplicación en el teléfono? Pide un código, no sé. Ando perdido yo ahí.
Si usted está buscando un código, a lo mejor es el código de la clase, Luis. Es el código que les compartí aquí al principio. Y en el link de Zoom está, para que usted se una a la clase.
Ya miro, profe.
Okay. Okay, Milena, very nice, very nice, good comments, and definitely I agree with you. I need more my protein than the carbohydrates. The protein is pretty much what makes me decide if I want to eat one thing or another. So yeah, we're on the same team. Thank you very much. No more comments, Milena. Let's move on with the next person. Marcela.
I think I couldn't live without drinking Coke Zero. I don't drink it very often for health reasons, but I like it too much. Most of the time, I order takeaway food. I am a lover of vegetables and fruits. I will think that my favorite vegetable will be tomato, and my favorite fruit will be watermelon. And I'm a meat lover. I always order meat when I go out with my family and eat in a restaurant. And when I don't feel so good, I always eat candies. I always eat pizza and ice cream when it makes my day.
It makes your day. All right, so we have another meat lover here. Thank you, Marcela, for sharing your comments. Marcela. There you go. All right, next. Hillary.
Question number 1. Is there any food or drink you couldn't live without? No, but I drink hot tea every day. Question number 2. Do you ever have ready-made food or do you ever have takeaway food? I usually buy takeaway food. Question number 3. What's your favorite fruit and vegetable? My favorite fruit is watermelon. And are there any fruits or vegetables you don't like? I don't like green pepper. Question number 4. When you eat out, do you normally order meat, fish, or vegetarian? I usually order meat. And question number 5. What food do you usually eat when you're feeling a bit down or before doing it? Before doing the sport, I eat 1 or 2 eggs.
Okay, very good, Hillary. Just one question. Raw eggs or boiled eggs or fried eggs? How do you eat eggs before exercise? Hillary? Can you hear me? Hillary? Hello, Hillary, can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Question number 1. Is there any food or drink you couldn't live without? Yes, I couldn't live without chocolate. Question number 2. Do you ever have ready-made food? Sometimes I go ready-made meal for convenience, and occasionally I get takeaway food. Question number 3. What's your favorite fruit and vegetable? My favorite fruit is pineapple or watermelon, and my favorite vegetable is broccoli. Question number 4. When you eat out, do you normally order meat, fish, or a vegetarian? When I eating out, I usually go for meat options. Question number 5. What food do you usually eat when you're feeling a bit down? When I'm feeling a bit down, I usually eat, I don't know, ice cream or chocolate.
All right, Eric, very good. There is some pronunciation that we have to improve. Hopefully, in the next few weeks, we are going to improve that issue. But you have a very nice pace, natural pace. So that's very, very good.
Thank you.
All right, Eric is oh no, we have Pablo here. Good.
Hi, my name is Pablo Mora, and now I'm going to answer questions. The first question says, is there any food or drink you couldn't live without? How often do you drink it? Well, I really like Videcien, and I drink it usually twice or 3 times a week. And I think that I couldn't live without that. Do you ever have ready-made food? Do you ever have takeaway food? I usually like takeaway food because when I'm too busy, I don't have time to prepare my own food. What's your favorite fruit and vegetable? Well, my favorite fruit is the banana, and my favorite vegetable is the onion. Are there any fruits or vegetables you don't like? The only vegetable I don't like is the avocado. When you eat out, do you normally order meat, fish, or vegetarian? I really like the meat, so I usually like meat. What food do you usually eat when you're feeling a bit down? Or before doing a sport, or before you have an exam or an important event? I really like to eat pasta or lasagna.
Very nice, Pablo. Just two corrections I need to make on your pronunciation. First, I couldn't live, not life, because life is la vida. Live is vivir. Okay, it's an important distinction in the pronunciation. And the other one is busy, not busy, busy. All right, ocupado, busy. All right, Pablo, thank you very much. Let's see if we have any other response. Yeah, Jocelyn is ready.
Answer the following question. The question number 1 is there any food or drink you couldn't live without? I like mineral water and love. I need to drink it every day. How often do you drink it? Every day I drink mineral water in the morning and afternoon. The other question is, how do you ever eating the prepared food? No, I eat it now. How you ever had take out? Yes, on weekends I usually order the food at the home. What is your favorite fruit and vegetable? My favorite fruit is the passion fruit, and vegetable is really like the carrots. Is there any fruit or vegetable that you don't like? I don't like beans. The other question is, when you go out to eat, do you usually order meat, fish, or vegetarian food? I also always order the seafood, like the fish. What food do you usually eat when you're feeling like down or before down any sport? I like to eat an apple. Thank you.
Very nice, Jocelyn. You also need to improve a little bit more the pronunciation of certain words, but I really enjoyed your work. All right, good job. Let's continue. Giovanni, and then Wilson.
Hi, in this activity, the first question is there any food or drink you could live without? How often you do it? Drink it. Yes, Coke is my favorite drinks, and so it's infrequently, but it is the 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 drink the lead way out, you know. The second question is: have you ever eaten prepared food? Have you ever had takeaway? Or if yeah, the buy to the takeaway food. And the third question is: what is your favorite fruit and vegetables? Is there any fruit and vegetables that you don't like? My favorite fruit is mango, and the vegetables is tomatoes, and is a really no, I don't have the special fruit or vegetable that I don't like. So when I eat, and it's all the fruit, all vegetables. The fourth question: when you go out to eat, do you usually order fish, fish or vegetarian food? I usually the meat, fish food. In the five question is: what do you usually eat when you're feeling a little bit down or before down sports? So when feeling down, a little down is I eat either candies or.
Giovanni, a very important advice for you. Are you here? Yes? Giovanni?
Yes.
All right. Giovanni, you're speaking well. The problem is that the pronunciation is too lazy. So there are times in which I don't really understand what you're saying. Not because you're pronouncing wrong, but the letters in the words are not pronounced properly. Okay, and when I say lazy, I mean that you need to improve the intention of the words. Like if you say, I don't know, I like to eat the apple. It's more or less like the attitude in which you said it. I like to eat the apple. So there is more intention. So the message is clear. It wasn't clear this time. This is something that you can improve easily, Giovanni, but I need you to chew your letters. Okay, en español la expresión es masticar las letras, que suenen las letras, todas. All right?
Yeah, understand.
All right, very good. Understood. Who am I missing? Wilson. I guess Wilson is the last one.
Number one, is there any effort on drinking your core like with on the tour drink? If I'm going to drink soda, in drink is more daily. Number one, how you are getting prepared for and you were thank you. It was he prepared for. Number three, why is your favorite fruit and vegetable, dairy fruit or vegetable that you like? My favorite fruit is apple into the carrot. Number four, you out to here, do you usually under me feel vegetarian folk? Usually order meat in July is a folk. Number 5, what food do usually in the your frame daily talk offer doing on the spot? When food the fresh like chicken. Thank you. Hi.
Okay, Wilson, similar comment from I don't remember who. I need you to improve the pronunciation, but more importantly, I need you to do it spontaneously. Okay? La respuesta que usted dé a las preguntas en Flipgrid debe ser espontánea. Si usted la lee, no hay speaking, solo hay reading, solo hay lectura. Okay? You need to improve that.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. All right, guys. I guess that's it. If you haven't uploaded your videos, please do it during the rest of the night, but it has to be today, January 18. If you do it in a different day, I won't accept it. All right? There was plenty of time to work on this activity, so I hope you consider that and finish the activity today. All right? That's it, boys and ladies. Thank you very much for this first session, and see you tomorrow at 6. Same time and same link for the class. All right? Have a great night. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, mister.
Profesor, una pregunta. ¿El
Dígame.
video se lo puedo subir ya mismo?
Sí, es lo que estoy diciendo. Usted lo puede subir, pero tiene que subirlo hoy. Que salga
Sí,
ahí la
sí.
fecha, 18 de enero. Si ya sale 19 o más, ya no entra en las notas.
Ok, gracias.
All right.